Welcome back to another day and another vlog. I'm still on my Christmas break, so I'm using my free time to my full advantage, which means I'm going to the hot springs with my friends today. Don't even let me get started on how much I love this and how fun it is because I can seriously go on and on about it. I started my morning with what feels like a million outfit changes since I clearly could not decide what to wear, even though it really doesn't matter because I'll be floating around most of the day anyway. But I decided to go with what looks like a nurse fit. Don't worry, I was enlightened about 5 minutes later and decided to change my outfit once again. I just woke up like an hour ago and I'm so excited. I have my bathing suit on. I'm just ready to get to the hot springs. One of my friends is leaving abroad in actually less than a week, so I just wanted to spend some time with her and some of our other friends and her roommates and just like have a nice girls trip to the mountains. And it's really nice because these hot springs aren't too far away. They're only about a 40-minute drive from where I live. And I think I did do a mini vlog on these same hot springs. If you check out my channel, it's like a 3-minute video I did like 2 years ago or something. But I'm just so happy and also starving at the same time, so I'm gonna make myself some breakfast before they get here. She said she was gonna be here in 50 minutes, maybe like 40 minutes ago, and I've just been changing. Like, I've had like 3 outfit changes and this is what I came up with, so clearly time was not spent wisely. I've been focusing a lot on trying to get more protein into my diet just for like gaining muscle and like muscle definition. I feel like I definitely have not been eating enough protein. I was on a really restrictive diet last year, which was pretty much plant-based, and even though I'm still vegetarian and I don't like to eat meat, there are other ways that I can get protein into my diet, like for example tofu, or I definitely like to get my fruits and veggies in during my day. As you saw, I had some yogurt with some toppings. The Greek yogurt has about like 18 grams of protein, and then the 3 teaspoons of hemp seed have another 10, so that's about 30 grams this morning, which is pretty on track. I'm trying to get about 40 per meal, so that's not too bad. My friend just got here, so we are skedaddling. I just got back home like 30 minutes ago. I had such a great time, and if there's one thing about me, it's that I love a good hot spring sesh. I'm all about hot water, warmth, tropicalness, so especially here in Colorado, like that's the closest I'm gonna get to any like tropical sort of thing, especially now in the winter. I really enjoyed going with all of my girlfriends. It was all of their first time at Idaho Hot Springs. It was very exciting because I love sharing my favorite places with my friends and just taking people to discover things that I enjoy myself. I was starving by the time that we got out of there because we were there for like a good 4, maybe 4.5 hours, and I was so hungry inside of the caves. Like, it's really hard to film in there. It really fogs up the glass and the camera lens. The steam and just the overall warmth made me very, very, very hungry. So I was just like starving by the time we got out. So Bojo's is this pizza place, and they usually have this s'mores pizza that's like a graham cracker crust, then like marshmallow as topping, and then like a chocolate drizzle. And I've always seen it, always wanted to have it. After lunch I asked them about the dessert menu, and sadly I don't know if it's like a forever thing, but they did not have it on the menu anymore, which made me very sad because I really wanted to try it. Even though I've spent most of my day submerged in hot water, it is time for a shower because I just need to wash all of this, like all of the minerals off of my body and all of that. So after I showered, I realized my skin looked a little bit dry. I don't think you can see it right now, but like when I got up close in the mirror, I was like, oh, no. I'm gonna do this one right here. It says it has peony and peony. Is that how? I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing that right. Peony. It doesn't sound like a word anymore, but that plus prickly pear. I'm just gonna lay down, read a book. Ugh, it's dripping. I should probably not talk. Just trying to get my mouth out of this little mouth hole thing. My skin feels so good now. It honestly, this might be like the first face mask, like hydrating one, that I feel like actually did what it said it was gonna do. So back in November, I went to Seattle for my best friend's birthday. Usually while I'm there, I like to go to this bookstore that is really cute, and they sell both used and new books. So it's a really good way to like recycle books and find things that you might not find at a more mainstream bookshop. So the book of my choosing this time was this, and honestly I just kind of picked it out in a rush, and I'm not gonna lie, I mostly picked it out because of the cover. It was like very visually pleasing, so I thought, you know, this is interesting, and also like obviously the topic. So recently I've been really interested in psychedelic research and its effect on psychology, and mostly I think psilocybin is really interesting and just like more of the natural route. But this book talks about like LSD, ecstasy, and then other like more like man-made psychedelic substances, which really I didn't think I would find as interesting, but I thought I might pick up a book that maybe isn't necessarily in my interest and I may learn something new, which was actually the case. And this book is extremely interesting. So it goes back and forth where one chapter will be like intense deep research, and then the next chapter will be about a person's life, and it just all kind of ties together. But I like the balance where it's not like just research and then nothing else. Like it goes, I like that it kind of like seesaws between science and personal experience. Also for this new year, I'm trying to make it a goal to read one book a month at the very least. All of last year I read 2 books and I was like super happy. It was during the summer. I felt really proud. And then I talked to my sister's friend and she told me she read 28 books. So that's very good for her. She's my inspiration, but I really need to get my reading up. Yeah, I've been working my way through this book for the past 2 months, and I just like want to sit down every night, read at least a chapter. So dinner should be done. My mom just said she finished. I think she made a soup. And I think she cut up onions because recently my eyes have been so sensitive to onions, and like even though I'm upstairs, my eyes are just watering really hard right now.